Hello, welcome family. This is Truth on Air. I'm your host, the Golden Girl. And yes, so I grew up in a village and I happened to have a neighbor who relocated recently into our area, and yeah, they managed to join the primary school where I was studying. And after a while, when we completed our class 8, I was privileged to go to high school, but due to their home status, she couldn't, so she opted to go and get employed as a house help. Of which it's a nice thing, instead of you staying idle at home and expecting your parent to do everything for you. And yes, after a season, she continued with her work. Her madam was so happy about her. You know, there are these people that when they join you, when they join your family, it's like an angel that has been sent. She was so kind to the children. She was so kind to everyone. Like she became part of the family. If you ask the madam to look for someone else, she will not, because her heart was so much after this girl, because her work, her commitment, her respect, everything was top notch. And yes, all of us were happy, because at the end of the day, we all pray that in one way or the other, every one of us should progress, should get something out of our lives. And not long after, about 1 or so years later, no, not even years, about 1 year or so, we got a report that your girl is now already, she's already into a relationship. She's already married, which we call cohabitation, and she was pregnant by then. And all of us were happy. We were like, at least God has remembered her. And until our happiness was cut short, because it's so devastating, it's so sad. We got to be notified that the owner of the pregnancy she was already carrying was from her boss. And from what we got is that she like, I don't know whether it is manipulating or something that she did to this guy. If you're not born again and standing in Christ, any little thing can sway you. So the man of the house, the boss, decided to chase away his own wife and children out of the house for the sake of this girl. And he now took her in as the husband. And the girl was happy, because this is a very rich guy. You can imagine, this person has employed you as their house help. He's paying you well. Now you are the madam of the home. What beats that? Yes, that's what. But for those that have senses, you realize that something is wrong somewhere. Why did I share this story? This is because we have a lot of single ladies who are so desperate, who are seeking for marriage, who are already, they feel that their time is now, who are there ready for just anyone. I just want any man that may come and tell me, will you? And you just jump into the boat and walk with him. But I'm here to tell you the truth. And this is the pure truth. Your husband is never among the married. Please, let this nonsense stop. I know they say that I want an already made product. Look for an unfinished product and work on it yourself. This is someone else's work. They took raw materials and they chiseled it, they worked on it until now he is what he is today. Why do we want shortcuts always? Like this generation, all of us want shortcuts. We want a fast thing. We are called fast food generation, whereby we don't know what is patience, we don't know what is waiting, we don't know, like we are just there, we just exist. We want things on our fingertips as fast as we can. We no longer care how fast we get it, whether it is from the devil or from God. All we want is now. It has to be now. Please, my dear sisters, your husband is never among the married. And if you think that he is, then you are doomed for life. Remember that you are a woman. And if you marry someone that is already has a wife, that woman is crying. The two of you are women, right? That woman is crying, and her tears mean so much. And it is a seed that you have started planting. It's either you that will harvest the fruit, or either your generation. Doesn't matter. Yes, the children that you are getting are from that guy. No problem. But do not forget, they are from your womb. And they may pay heavily for what you're doing. And I normally ask some ladies, okay, you want to take someone's husband to be your husband. So what would you feel, or how would you feel if you got married today? God gave you a man today, a husband today. Then after a while, after living with this man for more than 10 years, for more than 20 years, someone else comes and makes you be thrown out of that house, and they take your position. How would you feel? Would you be smiling? Would you be happy? You know, one of the things that has helped me in life is that before I make any decision, or before I take any step that I know it's affecting another person, I normally sit down first and ask myself, if I were in the shoes of this person, how would I feel? How would I want it to turn out to be? Because do not forget that times and season, they never cease, so they're always there. Whatever you plant, there is the planting season, there is the weeding season, and there is the harvesting season. You might plant now while you are even at 20s, at early 30s, or whatever, even a teenager. My friend, that neighbor of ours, did it when she was a teenager. No, you might do it while you are 18 or wherever, I don't know. Then there will come a time of wedding. This is where you'll find that so marriage was not as easy as I thought. This man, if this man could eye you and chase the wife out of the house because of you, what gave you a guarantee that he will not also chase you out when he finds a new catch? Let's be reasonable. Okay, this guy, you call him a family man, and you're very happy that you already got a family man now as your husband, and yet he had the gut to send out his own children, his own wife, without any iota of remorse, leave alone repentance, not even remorse. He didn't have it. And you walking boldly, carrying yourself majestically, that you have hit the jackpot. Until that thing crashes you, you will never understand. One day, you will wake up, look at you. You know, a woman is never meant to remain the same, right? I am the way I am. After starting giving birth, my body might change. It's not always, but it might change. There's normally a higher rate of, if you, okay, we have those people that know how to maintain their body even after childbirth, but even nonetheless, even if you maintain it, it won't actually remain exact the same. Even if you have maintained it, there's always that thing that is there, especially for those women that believes in breastfeeding. You know what will happen. So one day you also become another a used product that is no longer needed. And this man may sit down one day, and as he's walking around, he might see a damsel, very beautiful, very cute, and he might take her in, and you are told, can you pack your things and go? So where will you go to? You don't have anywhere else to go. You are home. You know, some people are lucky they come from a well-to-do home, so no matter the rubbish they do, that for how many children do you think your parent will carry? Okay, you are rich at your home, right? And you have done all these stuffs. My question is, your parent is past 50 years, then you are taking your own children, their grandchildren, they already helped you to grow up, they fed you, they did everything for you, and you are the way you are today. Then you carry your own luggage, go and drop with them for them to. Why are we even stressing these old people now? Didn't you plan for your life? If you had planned and waited on God, then I don't see the reason why you should be carrying your children and taking them to your parents in the village or all that. So please, dear sisters, your husband is never and will never and can never be among the married. Please, he could be just in a come we stay home. Leave him. He's someone's property. Don't forget that the Bible says that they will become one. So, whether it was through a church wedding, whether it was come we stay, whether, religiosity has made us to believe that because we know, okay, for some of us, we already know the steps into marriage, right? So we know how to follow the protocol. So if I may sit down and I feel, okay, if I want to be a religious person, I just sit down and be like, these people didn't even follow the process. He has not even paid the bride price. He has not even done anything. He's just there. I think I can take him and we follow the process. Well, he already has children. He already has the woman in his life, not a wife, but a woman in his life. And you're going there, why are you looking for troubles, my friend? Why? Why not just wait on God to give you? Why do you want a fast food? Why do you want to fix your life by yourself? For how long will you fix it? Because now you will fix it. Yes, he will send the wife away and the children, and you will occupy the home. Then after a while, he will also chase you out with the children and look for another commodity to work on. So where will you end up in? Please, let's use senses and stop the stupidity that we are having nowadays. And believe and acknowledge that truly you can't be someone that is destroying other people's lives and expect your own to be shining. Everything that you do in life, it's a seed. It's either a good seed or a time bomb waiting to explode in the future. Do not do what will destroy you in the future. Most of us are looking at today. I am already of age. People are saying, people are doing community and all that. Yes, most of us are looking at the now. And we are so much accumulated by the now that we forget to look about the tomorrow. Because today I'm the product of the decisions I made yesterday. So my tomorrow will be a product of the decisions I make today. So please make the right decisions and leave married men alone. Not only marrying, some of you don't even marry them. You go sleeping around with married men because they are giving you money. Continue. You will have sons also one day. Yes, and you will have daughters. The thing that you are doing today, you will pay for it in the future. Please, plant the good seeds. Don't be sleeping around with married men. And don't think that a married man is part of God's will for you. It can never be, and it will never be. So, till next time, I'm the Golden Girl. Thank you so much for joining us for the refresh, where we just come to dine in God's presence, just to listen to Him as He speaks to us. Till next time, guys, I love you so much. Shalom. Bye-bye.